There are many highlights to this program. The actual giving of the white coat, the taking of the oath, but I must tell you that at OUWB, there is a tradition, and that tradition was established by Dean Nuzzarello. Her introduction of the class is something that is anticipated every year. So for most of the remainder of the program, I'm going to call upon Dean Angela Nuzzarello, Associate Dean for Student Affairs, to join me and to introduce to you the class of 2019.
I'd like to start by thanking the class of 2019 for bringing all the sunshine. We're enjoying it. I'd like to take just a couple of minutes and tell you a little bit about this remarkable group of students that make up the class of 2019. Please enjoy a slideshow presentation of our newest addition to the OUWB family. You, the class of 2019, are amazing. You have visited over 105 countries, including Amsterdam, Bahrain, Bosnia, Fiji, Mozambique, and Qatar. You have completed studies at over 57 different undergraduate institutions, and as a group, report having spent well over 105,000 hours providing service to your local community, school, and abroad. Over the past 4 years, you have been cheering with Bulldogs, Bobcats, Bruins, and Buckeyes, Cougars and Cardinals, Gators and Grizzlies, Hoosiers and Huskies, Ravens, Swoop, Thunderbirds, Anteaters, Wildcats, Seawolf, and, of course, Wolverines. Toreros, Aggie, Gaucho, Zippy, and Oski. Gus the Lion, Gunrock the Mustang, Marty the Martlet, Sparty the Spartan, Ollie the Owl, Sebastian the Ibis, W the Warrior, Mac the Marauder, Drake the Devil, Boomer the Bear, and Boohoo the Bear. I don't make this up. Flying Dutchman and Running Rebels, Blue Streaks, Golden Gophers, Golden Bear, Trevor True Blue, Sage Hen, Blue Jays, Green Wave, Yellow Jackets, and Otto the Orange. Some of the things you told us about your favorite service project are: you enjoyed volunteering for Dance for Parkinson's, a bi-monthly dance and exercise class of community members living with Parkinson's disease. Not only did it help improve coordination, but it fostered a sense of community by helping patients connect with one another. The Night Ministry in Chicago provided food for the homeless, interacting with and learning the stories of those experiencing significant physical, emotional, and financial challenges provided you with important perspective. Volunteering as a camp counselor for Camp Make a Dream was particularly meaningful because the session you volunteered at was for siblings of cancer patients. Having a sister who suffered from cancer, you were able to make a strong connection with the kids. UC Irvine Health Patient Experience Program helped you learn that you wanted to be a physician who advocates on behalf of patients who cannot or were afraid to speak up for themselves. You learned that each patient, regardless of who they are or where they are from, deserves excellent care. Working with hospice patients provided deep satisfaction as well as sincere reflection on the course of your own life. Working with Mission Honduras, visiting HIV-positive children and severely mentally and physically handicapped children, challenged your compassion, spiritual growth, and conviction for healing the afflicted. Camp Kesem, a camp for children with a parent with cancer, helped you grow as a person and become more compassionate and appreciative of the human condition. It inspired you to be more resilient and served as a great example that we must appreciate what we have. Spending time with homeless youth motivated you to work toward breaking down the stigmas and stereotypes associated with homelessness. Cooking for veterans at a shelter provided an opportunity to give back to those that served our country and learn from them. Hearing praise from such men for your contribution was a humbling experience. You worked as a basketball coach for students with autism. At the end of the season, you had an awards banquet. To see their smiling faces and their parents so proud of them was the best way to end a great season. The remote area medical clinic provided free healthcare service to the underserved in Seattle. The experience opened your eyes to the leadership potential of physicians in a community and the difference volunteers can make as a team. Alongside Ecuadorian natives, your work with the Forest Conservation Project gave you the unique opportunity to carry out hands-on service against the backdrop of the beautiful Amazon rainforest. You worked to reforest the Amazon by collecting and replanting tree saplings, clearing dying banana groves, planting square patches of yucca, and building a bamboo bridge to traverse a large river. Your time at Teach for America taught you a lot about people, equity, and the community, and how we can contribute as physicians. Working at an HIV clinic in South Africa was an eye-opening experience because not only did it show you the effect HIV has on a personal level, but it also taught you the importance of compassion at every level of healthcare. Being able to be a kid again while making underprivileged youth feel valued were benefits of being an at-risk youth mentor. The work with the Special Olympics was especially rewarding because you have a younger brother with autism and working with individuals with disabilities is important to you. We also asked you about your hobbies. When you're not studying, you enjoy music. We have amongst us a lead guitarist while in a high school band, pianist, at least a dozen of you, and one of you studied classical piano for 11 years. You write and perform music. We have flautists and drummers. You enjoy music mixing and singing. The foodies among us love brewing beer and making sushi. Some of your favorite ways to stay active include hiking, breakdancing, sailing, soccer, wakeboarding, running, many of you, high-intensity interval training, weightlifting, whitewater rafting, basketball, tennis, skydiving, scuba diving, dancing, motorcycle racing, yoga, taekwondo, walking, mountain biking, kayaking, and CrossFit. Other activities that you like include driving ATVs and dune buggies, fishing, hunting, golf, and frisbee. The artists among us enjoy sketching, painting, interior design, drawing Magna cartoons, scrapbooking, and photography. Other activities that you enjoy are traveling, going to air shows, grilling outside, learning new languages, gardening, building computers, playing board games, re-watching random episodes of Gossip Girl on Netflix. Many of you are avid readers. One of you mentioned that all the hobbies you have are more fun with Alyssa, your wife. We asked you to tell us something interesting about you, and we found out that you are a Whitney Houston lip sync master. You are a left-handed only child. You tried out for track for the first time as a senior in high school and took third place in the state long jump. You were attacked by a red panda when doing panda research in China. You dissected a hyena. You climbed the Great Wall in heels, just because. You hiked to the top of 2 mountains, one in the Swiss Alps and one in the Colorado Rockies. You are addicted to pumpkin pie. One of you is terrified of bugs, one has an irrational fear of crickets, and one just slightly afraid of the dark. You have a pet hedgehog. You were on a collegiate dragon boat team. One of you restored a 1978 moped to working order. And one of you got engaged on the big screen at a Red Sox game at Fenway Park in 2013. One of you tries to bake new things by combining random recipes and seeing how they turn out. For example, Cinnabrown Ookie Rolls. You can type 140 words per minute trying to break the world record. One of you was a weather forecaster for the Air Force. One of you really likes naps. I'm with you there. One of you is a huge fan of British history, and you spent a lot of time this summer reading up on the Tudor period. One of you lost 50 pounds last year, and one of you lost 80. You once held your breath for 3 minutes and 6 seconds. You are a grown man and cried real, actual tears after watching the series final of Lost. You feel you may be the only person in this world who liked the ending. Your dream job is to be an astronaut. One of you has never experienced real snow in your entire life. You've come to the right place. And lastly, you mentioned that your left ear pops out a little more than your right ear. It's okay, you're part of the family. Thank you, class of 2019, for sharing a bit about yourselves. We look forward to being your partners in education for the next 4 years. Can we give them a hand?